Thanks for staying with us. So according to a handler, it says never marry anyone or a woman addicted to prophets or a mother who goes around seeking prayer. They call them prayer prostitutes these days. According to this handler, it says your marriage will be controlled by prophecy. Now, the reason why we're having this conversation is because many homes, we get lots of messages. As the ladies of your view, get lots of messages from men, sometimes women, concerning the fact that their wives are constantly either extremely respectful to their pastors or to their prophets, or they are constantly looking for prophecy, and when there are critical decisions to be made in the house, until Madame calls pastor, nothing is done.
I laugh at people who claim to be religious in Africa. We have an African culture where when a child is born, we check the child. They'll go, if it's Ifa, in the areas they do. In our own area in Edo, they have how they do it. And this translated largely into how we continue religion. For us to accept religion, we just sort of mixed it up.
Our tradition.
So now we will now go and call imam or a pastor who does not have divination, whose religion, like Islam, clearly is against divination. We will now bring them. They will now do magic. He knows not divining anything. And because of that, mostly women have ruined families' lives. They rely on these people. They call them the very important third opinion in every decision they want to take, even in their child's choice of school. Some checks that you should do by yourself. Some people go for interviews and they come back. Who was saying to somebody, said, my uncle is a millionaire to me, has asked me to come and work in his industry in Aba. But I saw my pastor. He told me that he wants to use my destiny.
Oh.
My neighbor quickly asked him, this destiny you are using to drive Okada. This destiny you are using to drive Okada.
You don't use
Why don't you just dash your uncle? Maybe he will be able to make millions.
And pay you something.
And pay you something dignifying. Why are you driving Okada with raincoat siren and say they are using your destiny? So this has largely affected us. And the truth is, it's a circle of slavery.
I agree with this handler. In fact, I will extend it to any woman or any mother who is always on the mountain looking for something. You should run away from them. Because the truth is, we have direct access to God. As a Christian or a Muslim, when you surrender your life to him, he can speak to you directly. For people who are still running from pastor to pastor, from imam to imam, to get direction on how to live every day is already an anomaly.
Well, in this
and you should run away from them. Hold on. Because I remember when I wanted to marry, I had some people like that in my space who were always constantly praying and praying and praying and asking and seeking to see for somebody and see for them. I just felt, okay, let me submit name to them. Yes. I now gave them the name of the guys in my life. Oh yeah, they say, no, this one is bad for you. He's not good for you. I was like, wow, I am happy for the kind of mind God has given to him. I took my decision. I continued the relationship. Today, I am still married to this person. And before the marriage came, I went back again. I said, okay, try this name. And they said, it's now good. He was now good after he had bought a car. The first time he was not. Imagine if I had relied on people giving me stories. I would have missed the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh.
I hear you that in some cases we overdo it. But we must not negate the importance.
Some people have not been doing it and their lives, some people have not been pursuing confirmation and their lives have been going okay. Yes, we have them. I am a living example. I don't get confirmation for anything. If it jumps into my head to do it, I seek for clarity. In my meditation, I pray about it and I move on. And so far, so good. I have not gone to meet anybody that the decisions I've taken for my life is not working. So it's about your relationship with God.
I think that the poverty mindset has just clouded our thinking process. There are some boys, every Christmas, I give them a job. So, I pay them quite a bit of money. Just make sure. So I did it the first year. They were happy. The second year, because of COVID, I reduced the money a bit by, I think, 10 or 20%. And I had to buy T-shirts again. Because when I asked them for the T-shirts, I gave them.
They have used it.
They have used it. Okay, this time when I give you the T-shirt, please return them so that next year we can use it. They say I want to remove their destiny. I say, eh? You. I mean that I give you money every time you are the people removing my destiny. You know, I could not understand.
Relate.
And you see what this man is saying? If it's in a marriage, if that couple had a destiny at all to make anything, the divinations and all of those life
We
people,
confuse their
not
destiny.
be confused, it will set them back over 20 years backwards because they are constantly waiting to take decisions that they have seen clearly is a risk.
It's not going to work.
Based on somebody else's
Let me pastor that doesn't know what is
now.
happening inside my house.
Come and give you advice.
It's only what I tell him that he knows. How can he give me advice? He should face his own family.
Exactly.
Because he has his family. That's not the work that God sent a pastor to do. The work that God sent a pastor to do is to pray for you.
Yeah. I wanted to say something about human beings. We always like to avoid trouble. We like shortcuts. We like everything to be successful. Everything. So once you just place your hands like, let it be moving 100, nothing is happening, nothing is hindering me. But the obstacles make you. The problems you face in life are meant to form you. Are meant to prepare you for the future. Why do we want everything sorted before we even enter the marriage? So I want to see 50 years of my marriage before I even say I do to this man. I don't want to work. I don't want to sacrifice. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to show love. I don't want to do anything. Let me just enter. Let everything be good.
Excuse me, the only people you should take advice from, let me tell you the only people you should take advice from, your lawyer and your accountant.